guys, Erica with a K here. Today's video is going to be on how to contour, how I contour my face today, and how I contour every day that I contour. I just thought it'd be good to have this video here. Okay, so this is my current contour slash foundation routine. So I'm starting with the First Base by Limelight by Alcone, and then I'm taking a nice fluffy brush. Now my trick with this is foundation, it's from the Limelight palette. If you're not sure what color you are, start right where your contour would normally be, because if it's too dark, just use it as your contour and go a shade lighter, and if it's the right color, then you're in good shape, and if it's too light, then no big deal, you can just go right over it. So there really is no way to mess this up as long as you're in the ballpark. This color happened to be perfect, so it's going to go all over my entire face. The clip of this is pretty long, but pretty much just want to let you guys see that it does go all over my entire face. Another thing I will say, while this clip isn't entirely way too long, because you get the idea it's going on my face, but you definitely don't want to do your eyebrows yet. So don't have your eyebrows colored in yet, because in case you happen to go over them with the foundation, you don't want them to look white and powdery. You want them to look fresh and vibrant when you actually do them. So now I'm going in with the same palette, and now I'm taking the same brush, and I'm going the one shade darker, and that's what I'm going to use as my contour. So whatever color you use, go the next shade darker and use it as your contour, and you can use the same brush even if it still has product on it. To me, it just makes it look more natural, more fresh, more awake, and it's just less severe and dramatic. It's just a nice soft contour, and you do want to do under your cheekbones, and you want to, in my case, do your forehead if you have a big one like I do. You just want to create shadows just to make it appear smaller than it is, or just to throw off, you know, give an illusion of what it actually looks like. For the cheekbones, you're raising it up, you're cutting your face. And for the forehead, you're just making it seem smaller. I have a very defined jawline, so this step I don't have to do, but I just wanted to add it in here just in case somebody doesn't have a defined jawline. That's something that you would do. Depending on your face shape, depends on how you contour. So you can't just look at one person and think exactly what they're doing is what you have to do. It all depends on face shape, and I feel like a lot of people don't express that. Now I'm going in with the same contour color, which was the shade darker than my foundation, and I'm taking a much smaller, much defined brush, and I'm using it to contour my nose. If you guys have seen my videos in the past, you know that I definitely have nose issues. I think it may have been broken when I was younger, and it's just very crooked. So what I do is I just contour the sides, try to make it look straight, and I do a little bit in the front. If you have a very long pointy nose, you might want to cut off some of the tip of your nose just to make it look less long, but for me, I don't really have that issue. And now what I'm doing is I'm taking the foundation color that's one lighter than the shade that I am, and I'm using it to pretty much highlight the middle of my nose. Now I'm going in with a beauty blender. It's not technically a beauty blender, it's just a blending sponge. It's damp, and I'm taking the concealer that matches my skin tone, and I'm putting it on my lid first, again with a damp beauty blender. And the concealer on your eyelid, not only does it conceal, but it also works as a primer for your eyeshadow. So it just makes your eyeshadow more vibrant and everything like that. Obviously, when you go under your eye, it just conceals the bags that are there. Make sure you get the right color, otherwise it's not going to work. If it starts to look a little gray under your eyes, that means that it's not the right color. So you have to go a little bit darker in the shade. Now I'm just going up on my nose on the corner just to kind of make that contour mark on my nose that I colored in a little bit less dark. Now I'm going in with the bronzer, the perfect bronzer. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought, from Limelight by Alcone. And how I'm applying it, use any bronzer you want, but how I'm applying it is on top of my contour that I did, and I'm blending it up so that it gives me that warmth in my cheek, and it just makes my contour look a little bit more defined. This does have a shimmer in it, and I know a lot of people don't like shimmery contours, and that's totally fine, but it is a bronzer. So first and foremost, and I also did the same contouring around my forehead with it. Then I am taking the pressed powder, and I'm going to bake with it. So I'm taking that same beauty sponge that I had, and it's still damp. It's the same exact one, and I am putting it in the pressed powder, and I am baking with it under my eyes, and I'm also doing it to clean up my contour a little bit and just to set the makeup. So baking sets the makeup, and also when you apply your eyeshadow, if any falls out, it'll be caught on the pressed powder that you have, and you can just wipe it off in one easy swipe like that, and it just makes putting eyeshadows after you've done the concealer and the face much easier. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is because you could use any color you want. I'm using a pretty dark blush because I want to give more warmth back into my face because I feel like I'm very pale right now. But I just want to show you the placement of it. It's going right on top of my bronzer, my cheekbones, and it's also just following the whole C shape of the contour, and I'm doing a little bit on my nose. Now I'm taking the highlight from Limelight by Alcone, and I'm putting that right above the blush that I just did. So that's pretty much it. I just like to do a nice full sweep, and I love it. And this is my look. And now to finish it off, I am doing the 10 Years Younger Finishing Spray by Limelight by Alcone. Guys, I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much for your love and support, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.